Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for February 21st. February 21st is the 52nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 313 days remaining to the end of the year, or 314 if it happens to be a leap year.
Today's word is holiday. Holiday can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, holiday means a day on which a festival, religious event, or national celebration is traditionally observed. A day declared free from work by the state or government. A period of one or more days taken off work for leisure, possibly including travel. In the vein of a brief excused absence, holiday can also mean a period during which, by prior agreement, a payment or payments are not made, like a payment holiday. Or a gap in coverage, such as a gap in paint on a surface, or sonar imagery, for example, in the manner of an unintentional gap. As a verb, holiday can mean to take a period of time away from work or study, or to spend a period of time for travel. Now, this is the third Monday of February, which in the United States is the recognized holiday for President's Day, a federal holiday commemorating all our previous presidents. This usually occurs on or near George Washington's birthday, which is February 22nd, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Recognition of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays were changed to the third Monday in February, observation of President's Day, by an act called the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which became effective in 1971. President's Day is a federal holiday in the United States, so post offices, federal courts, many state offices, and most banks are closed for the President's Day holiday. I know the stock markets are closed on President's Day, and being a federal holiday, many schools will have the day off too. All those people off work, merchants all over the place are having President's Day sales. Those of us who are perpetual learners will not be taking much of a break from our curiosity-driven activities, though. That was a lot to say about holidays, but today's word is holiday.
And with that, we're going to start on February 21st. Karl Marx and Frederick Engels published the Communist Manifesto on February 21st, 1848. Lucy Hobbs Taylor became the first American woman to graduate from dental school on February 21st, 1866. The first telephone directory was issued in New Haven, Connecticut on February 21st, 1878. I thought that would be sufficient right there, but then I thought, I think that I probably have viewers who maybe don't even know what a telephone directory is. We always called them phone books growing up, and you had your white pages with the residential numbers in them, and then the yellow pages, which was mostly businesses. Back then, all the telephones were wired to the wall. If they weren't mounted on the wall, they were still wired to the wall. Nowadays, we call that a landline. Alrighty, the newly completed Washington Monument was dedicated on February 21st, 1885. The New Yorker magazine published its first issue on February 21st, 1920. The New Yorker is a weekly magazine with commentary, criticism, essays, fiction, and cartoons. Well, it started out as a weekly back then, but it now is published 47 times a year, with 5 of those issues covering a 2-week span. New Yorker magazine has typically focused on the cultural life of New York City and enjoyed a wide audience outside of New York as well. On February 21st, 1958, the symbol we know as the peace symbol or peace sign was commissioned as a logo for the British Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament, or CND. The symbol was adopted by anti-war and counterculture activists in the 60s and 70s. How about that? Alrighty, that is all I have for you today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. The peace symbols, for example. I remember those coming out, but I didn't know that they started out as a logo for the campaign for nuclear disarmament. Anyway, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, those outtakes are coming right up. All right, just read that over. I'll have to go take a look at that again. So many mistakes. We're not going to go into all that. Okay. This is what happens when we go off script. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Probably cut all that out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.